Hi, Marty Monster here. Welcome to the Bingel Live Archives. This one's a solo show, so there really isn't much of a need for introduction. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Cool. Very cute. That happened. Good. Welcome to our our primetime 3-month anniversary show. So you can see my hair's a lot better than it was earlier. Really excited. This is our 3-month anniversary show. Now, I know what you're thinking. Didn't you go live earlier? Yes. So why are you going again? Because I can. And plus, this is where it all started. Prime time, baby. 8 o'clock. And plus, we were gonna have plans tonight, but they got canceled due to severe weather, so what can you do? Mother Nature is wonderful. Mother Nature is just great. You know? Not really. Keep Mother Nature. Anyway, welcome to our 3-month anniversary show here on Bingel Live. Nice of you to join us here. This is our special anniversary show. 3 months today, we went on live for the first time in prime time. What's up, y'all? How you doing? Most of you were here earlier. Bingo. Hi. Yes, kind of move the arms around, Just gotta do that. It is hard to believe it's been 3 months to the day since we first went on Bingo Live. And I remember our first 3 shows. I remember them very well. Our first show, we had Spike the Chupacabra on, one of my best friends. He still comes on once in a while. Number 2, our second show, we had Larrick and Puppets. The puppet company out in Brisbane, Australia. They're awesome. Hopefully we'll get them back on with Trog and Marina and all those wonderful characters that they have. Our third show wasn't until the 26th. That's when I had the fortunate opportunity of interviewing none other than Lucko Ducklebird from Bird Call. Still my favorite guest I've ever had. I mean, I've had so many amazing guests we've had. We've had Kuma here. He's been on our show a few times. We still, Kuma, we still need to get onto Zoom, you, me, and Nico. We need to do that thing we were going to do, I think, earlier this week. We never did. So we'll definitely need to talk on Zoom or something. I think that'd be awesome. Just the 3 of us get back together again. Cause I miss us being together. Cause if you remember a couple months ago we had little reunion, but problem was no one came in one at a time, and that's like the one thing I don't really like about going live here. No offense, but at the same time, it's just, but, at least I get to catch up with friends and meet new friends. Earlier this week we had Manny Loafer on the show. He was pretty cool. He was cool. I liked him. We've had Spike the Chupacabra, again, on many times. We've also had Larrick and Puppets, as I said. We've had Lucko Ducklebird on the show before. I gotta ask, though, who do you guys want to see on the show? Because, have we had you on? Have we had you on the show? I don't think we've had you on the show. I think we've had you before. Ooh, we got a question. Woo! Let's start off with a question. Who is the greatest puppet of all time? Ooh. 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 Marty Monster, because he's mine. Hi. Haha. He's mine. Aw, mine. No, that's... Oh, he's up there. Greatest puppet of all time? Honestly, it's gotta be Kermit the Frog, because he really changed the game of puppetry. He and Jim Henson and all them. You know, they really changed the game of puppetry. They really did. You know, if it wasn't for Jim Henson, we probably wouldn't have these puppets here today. Big Bird's another good one. Big Bird's a good one. You know, for those who have not met my own puppet before, this is Marty Monster. Hi. He came in on May 27th, the day after I interviewed Lucko Ducklebird from Bird Call. And I've told him about Lucko before. That's nice. Sooty. Yeah, I think I've heard of Sooty. I don't know if I've seen an episode of Sooty or not. I don't know if I have or not. But he loves me. But you know, it's amazing. You know, all the connections I've made through Marty Monster. It's amazing. You know, became friends with Larrikin Puppets, the Toppets, Spike, Chupacabra. How long have I had him? Just over 2 months. Came in on May 27th and he stayed ever since. And he'll stay here forever. And people absolutely love Marty Monster. People really love me. They do? Yes, people absolutely love you. Aww. I know. Yeah, I've had him for 2 months now. Looking back, yeah, I think tonight we're gonna look back at some of our favorite moments. We're probably not going too long because, well, this is really a best of show. It's the best of the first 3 months of the show. We've had Spike on again. We've had Spike, Larrikin Puppets. We've had a whole bunch of amazing guests we've had on. But there was one quote. I was looking back at my interview with Lucko, and there was one quote I remember. The last question I asked him was favorite song from Bird Call. I do have the album. It's here somewhere. Here it is, actually, right here. Bird Call, the musical, the album. And I asked him favorite song from Bird Call. He said, you know, it had to be the I Don't Know What to Say song with Wally. That's my favorite. It's my favorite to watch and seeing those little puppet people because I think they're so cute with my feet. Still can't get over this. So crack up about that to this day. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Rank these puppets. Elmo, Kermit, Howdy Doody, Cherry. Wait, Cherry from, oh my god, Pee-wee's Playhouse. Cherry from Pee-wee's Playhouse, right? Just want to be sure on that. Howdy Doody, that was long before my time. Way before me. I don't know if my grandparents grew up. Nah. Okay, Cherry from Pee-wee's Playhouse, alright. Yeah, Howdy Doody was like way before my time, so I don't really know too much about Howdy Doody, so I'll probably put that last, honestly. Cherry was cool. I love the way they operated him. It was pretty cool. Elmo's a legend. I'm not gonna lie. Elmo's a legend. For those of HBO Max, Elmo actually has his own show on HBO Max now. If any of you've heard of it, I think it's called the Not Too Late Show with Elmo. Check it out on HBO Max. It's pretty good. I've heard it's really good. I've seen the preview episode. It's awesome. Kermit, well, what a legend. So, it's probably going to be, let's see, I think it's going from bottom to top, Howdy Doody, then Cherry, then Elmo, and then Kermit at number 1. Unless I want to do, switch Elmo and Cherry, because I can. I don't know. Yeah, that would be a Kermit at number 1, Elmo at number 2, Cherry at 3, Howdy Doody at 4. So, interesting question. I like that. But let's see. Yeah, but we've had let's see. What other favorite moments do I have of the last 3 months? Oh yeah, the second time we had Larrikin Puppets on the show. For those who don't know, Larrikin Puppets is a puppet company that's in Brisbane, Australia. For those who don't know, they're 14 hours ahead of us. So, at least out here on the East Coast, they are 14 hours ahead. So many questions we have tonight. Didn't want to do that. Any underrated puppet show recommendations? Ooh, that's a good question. I've heard The Wubbulous World of Dr. Seuss is good. I don't know if people really remember that. There's one show I highly recommend. There's a lot of episodes of it on YouTube. I have 2 tapes of it right here. That being The Puzzle Place. Really, really good show. From, it aired in the mid-90s. It's mirrored, I know. That's better. So this is a tape of The Puzzle Place, one of 2. I really recommend this series. It's really, really good. First premiered in 1995. And, it's really, really good. Really good show. Puzzle Place is good. I love The Puzzle Place. The Animal Show I heard is good as well. But, let's see. I don't really know about underrated. I think that's all. Puzzle Place would be my number 1. No, my number 1 underrated show. Can you get it on DVD? No. What? Puzzle Place? No, it was never released on DVD. Puzzle Place, surprisingly, was never released on DVD. You can only get these episodes through VHS. Or there are a lot of episodes up on YouTube you can check out. Because I don't think anybody owns the rights to the show anymore, Puzzle Place. After, I think it was Lancet Media went bankrupt years ago, I think. At least I think they did. Yeah, they did, because nobody owns the rights to the show anymore. But on the plus side, you can upload episodes and not get a copyright strike, so that's good. That's good. Yeah, this is one of their tapes I purchased many months ago. This is Tuned In, and the other one here is, it's called Rip Van Winkle. I almost called it Rip Van Winkle. I don't know why. Both of these came out in 95. 1995 specifically. Let me zoom that in. See if we can get any closer. Here it is. 1995. Get that over here. There it is. Focus, please. Thank you. 1995. The show lasted until 1998. And, really, really good show. Puzzle Place. Love the Puzzle Place. It's one of my favorites. Let's see. What was I going to talk about earlier? Oh, yeah. I remember. So the second time we had Larrikin Puppets on the show, was the first time that Trog met my monster. Marty Monster. And, Trog told us that Marty Monster here has a cousin in Australia. And it's true. His name is Frisbee. And, you're poking me with the rod there. Sorry. It's okay. Can you do any more impressions? Any more impressions? I can do one of Uncle Traveling Matt from Fraggle Rock. Let me pull out my Fraggle Rock Annual, which we'll be reading from tomorrow morning on the Saturday morning show. Flip the camera around if you would. This is a Fraggle Rock Annual from 1983. Purchased it on Amazon a couple years ago, 2 years ago. Still one of my favorite possessions. This is a UK release, and it wasn't, the Fraggle Rock wasn't even on in the UK yet. Didn't even premiere until like January. Now let me get this here. Alright, hold on. See if I can do this here. Alright. Dear Nephew Gobo,
I just made the most amazing discovery. In outer space, there are giant caves that sing. Unfortunately, when I tried to enter, I was asked to show my ticket. Show my ticket indeed. There are many things I would do to enter a singing cave, but showing my ticket is not one of them. Love, your Uncle Traveling Matt. P.S. And I dread the day when I find out what a ticket is. That's my impression of Uncle Traveling Matt from Fraggle Rock. Reading one of the things from the Fraggle Rock Annual from 1983. Awesome. Love it. Sorry, I got something in my eye. Yeah, I can do a few more impressions, but I don't know if I really want to, though. But, let's see. I think here. I don't know. Let's see. We've had Spike on many times on the show. One of my favorite moments was when he was on recently, this past week. He was on our show Monday night. We did a primetime show Monday night. Actually, more of a late night show on Monday night. Just after Spike interviewed Toilet T. Paper. Absolutely awesome. And we came up with the idea of, Spike, myself, Toilet, and Lucko Tuckle Bird Call all getting together in one room, or one Zoom call, and just chit-chatting it up. Connected with all three. Because, like I said, I had Spike, I've had Lucko, both on my show, and Spike has had Toilet and Lucko on his show, and Toilet has had Lucko on his show. So, and I've been on Toilet's talk show 3 times now. So, you see how the connection is? It's crazy, the connections I've gotten the last couple months. It's insane. Absolutely insane. The connections I've gotten from Marty Munster over here the last 3 months. Last 2, really, I should say. But it's amazing, I just want to say real quick, thank you. Thank you to all of you who have come out to these shows. I love doing these shows. I absolutely love doing these shows. I love to entertain people. That's what I really want to do. Entertain. And especially during this quarantine right now. I have a feeling, at least in the U.S. anyway, this thing's going to go to the election because I feel like it's more political more than anything. Do we think COVID's real? Absolutely. We think COVID is real. But the statistics are just kind of there. They're just kind of there at this point because it's preventing people from going to vote and having to mail in their vote, which is kind of ridiculous if you ask me. Sorry. But it's crazy, But I love entertaining you folks. I mean, can't believe it's been 3 months already that I've done these shows. It's awesome. I love having my good friends on, and hopefully, like Manny earlier in the week, we'll get some new friends on. Yeah, same here. I've been doing YouTube for the last 6 years, and I've had a lot of fun with that. I'm having fun with that, but and I've been on TikTok last couple months, and it's been great. So basically, this quarantine's been awesome in some ways. In some ways, I hate it because exactly. I don't do it for the likes. I don't do it for the popularity. Although Marty Munster and I have gotten kind of a following recently. Because of Marty Munster here. But yeah, I love to entertain. I love to chat with you folks in the chat. I love having some people on. Not all the time. Not all the time. Because there are, some people are just annoying, but hey, you're not. You're not. You're cool. You're cool. But, it's just some people, that are, come in the chat, like, pick me. It's like, it's like, stop it. So I don't really have, somebody get, hey, Josh and Tamara Show, one of my good hounds on here. welcome, welcome, welcome. See, we're friends too, Josh and Tamara show. We're good friends. How you guys been? It's been a while. And they came and went, of course. Haha. But hey, just a little drive by, you know. Just come say hi and go. And that's what someone else does too all the time. I hate it. But you know, they got their show. They moved their show to Wednesday, I think. Now it's airing on Wednesdays on like some New York station. I don't remember what exactly. But you know, I love entertaining you folks. I just wanted to come on here and say thank you. For the last 3 months, they've been awesome. I will see you tomorrow morning at 11:30 for our Saturday morning show. It's going to be great. We will be reading from the Fraggle Rock Annual back here. Be reading a story there. And I will see you tomorrow morning. Thank you for 3 months. Here's the 3 more. Here's the rest of 2020, because I have a feeling it's only going to go up from here. It's going to go up from here. Really is. I feel like 2020 is going to go up from here. So, just want to say thank you to all of you, and see you tomorrow. Deuces.